Hello and welcome back to my channel and happy 2024. This is the part 2 to how I plan my year in a new year and how I stay motivated and make sure I get things done. If this is your first time watching, my name is Gigi and this is Styled by Glam. If you want to see part 1, which focus more on the manifestation and planning part of how I kickstart my year, you can check out that video in the link below. Today's video is focused on giving you tools that you can use on a day-to-day basis to help you stay organized and continue the year motivated and make sure you keep yourself on track. Now without further ado, let's get into it. All right, this is the part 2 to the video of staying organized and continue your plan for the year. This is more on the logistics side of things, I want to say, with tools that you can use actually to help you stay organized. And before moving on, if you are enjoying this video, I hope you will help me out and give this video a like and hit that subscription button and make sure to hit that bell to get notification for future videos. I usually do lifestyle and vlog content here, and I share also on my TikTok as well as Instagram a lot of fashion tips as well as skincare tips. So if those things interest you, I would love for you to join me, and if you do, don't be shy to say hello. In the last video I talked about how I plan and manifest for the new year. This video, however, is more on a tangible and more logistic side of things, how I keep myself accountable, stay focused and organized so that I can make sure everything I want to happen will happen, and I make sure to get my work done, my personal life organized, all the good things. Starting off with Google Calendar. I use the calendar as a general planner. This is where I go to first at the beginning of the month, and I kind of put in the general schedule of what I want to see happen throughout the month, especially when it comes to content planning or any work related plans. Block out a certain week for specific content and so on and so forth. It really helps give me a bigger picture of what I want to do for the month. And depending on the month, sometimes I plan ahead, especially if there's like holiday season or any kind of special trips that might be coming up. I use it as a checkpoint for me to go back to look at, okay, next month this is happening, what I need to do in terms of planning out my content or my work. Next, we have Structure. Structure is an app that you can download on your phone, and you can even use it on your iPad and desktop, but I use it on my phone the most. It's just something really easy for me to jump onto. Structure, I use it more specifically on a day-to-day basis to time block and lay out what I want myself to do as routine. So for example, my morning routines, my skincare routines, and then even my content routine, what I need to post. Just give myself a task list that I can easily check off.
Passport check, camera check. Where are you saying check to? Myself.
Because the way that it schedules, you can duplicate the same task into every week. So for example, on Mondays, I want to make sure I post at least 1 TikTok and 1 IG reel and then 3 stories or whatnot. I can't remember off the top of my head. But once I set that task up, I can duplicate it over to every Monday. I don't need to have to go in or have to write it down or write it out every week. That way, all I have to do is jump on my app and I'll be able to see all the tasks that I put out for myself. And it's also a great way to time block. I use it to schedule out my day. I work from home, so a lot of times I need to keep myself accountable. There's nobody here managing my time. I am managing my own time. I do work a full-time job on top of creating content, so I need to be really smart about how I do my time management, and Structure really, really helps. I did pay an initial fee so that I have full access to the app. I believe you can still use it for free, but there are some limitations. Fee is just a one-time fee. So once you paid it, you can use it forever. And it was at a very reasonable price, so it didn't bother me that I had to pay that fee. I believe I paid it like 3 years ago, right around when the pandemic hit and I started working from home, and that was it. And I've been using that app since then. So I think I got my money's worth. Next, we have a actual planner. This is my planner. Call me old school, but something about writing everything out is so satisfying. Now, you'd think, why don't I just use structure? But structure is more on the time blocking, more of a scheduling, something on a repetitive form. This planner I use more on a weekly, day-to-day to-do list form. This planner is from Cloth and Paper. I chose them because they have really good inserts, and this way I don't have to throw out my planner. It's less wasteful in that sense. I just keep using the same one, and then I just need to purchase the inserts every year once into the new year. What I love about this planner, it also has an initial page where you can set up your monthly goals, and then you can kind of do a to-do list on the side. Right now I'm using the to-do list as a checklist, because for my January goal, one of my goals is to work out every day. I'm not saying like cardio or anything crazy every day, but at least stretch. My biggest issue is my hip flexors. They get really tight. Aiming to get my flexibility back, and I want to make sure I stretch every day, and that is part of my goal. And I set it up here so I can check off every day. It kind of works up to 30 days, perfect. And then on the weekly, I write down my everyday task, and be it on content or for work to-dos. It's very quick, easy to-do list. Having this is just also a way to kind of keep yourself accountable, but also being able to check off day-to-day tasks. It also gives you an instant gratification, like, you know, oh, I got stuff done. I was productive. Now, the last tool I use is Asana. Asana is something I learned to use because of my full-time job, but I've incorporated it into my content side as well. Asana is actually free, which is amazing. If you're using it as an individual, it's 100% free. If you don't have a team, I don't have a team right now. Hopefully one day I will. And when I do, I can then expand it and continue to use it with the team. But right now, as a one person do it all, Asana is so helpful. It's great for planning out projects. I even use it for my paid content, brand deals that I work with, and that way I can make sure I keep myself on track and make sure I don't lose sight of content due dates. And I also save all my invoices and everything, documentation and information about the brand with each project, and everything is so organized. And if I need to refer back, it's so easy to jump back and find the information. And those are my top 4 tools that I use honestly every day. A quick recap: there's Google Calendar, there is my Structure app, and the planner from Cloth and Paper, which I'll link below, and last but not least, Asana. And that's it for the 2-part video. I hope you found these tools helpful. I'll make sure to link everything below. I don't think I need to link Google Calendar, but I'll make sure to link Structure. I'll make sure to link Cloth and Paper, and I'll also make sure to link Asana. I think other than the planner, yes, you do have to invest a little bit to make the purchase, but again, I think compared to all the other planners, this one is reusable, so it is more budget friendly in that sense, and you don't have to make a big purchase every year. And also you're creating less waste, which is why I love this brand so much. Again, they're not sponsoring me, just want to put it out there. It's just something I really personally love using. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed these 2 videos, and I hope you found some of it helpful. If you liked these videos and you haven't yet, please do give me a thumbs up. It will help me out a lot. That's it for this 2-part. Again, thank you for joining me. Happy 2024. I will see you guys on the next video. Try